During your 2 years at RGV, did you get any other degrees or certificates of any?
I got a master's in public administration. I initially wanted, when I was in Stony Brook, I was taking like school of mad serious. Like I would like be with the, what's her name? My academic advisor. Like, so basically you were supposed to go in there after class or something like that, and then be in there doing your work with her or whatever. And then you do your work for the day and that's it. But I used to come in like after all my classes with my work, and then I would do my work, and then like she would leave and I would leave at like 8 p.m. like with the janitors here, everybody been gone, it'd be dark in there and stuff. Mm-hmm. Just to like, because I was really trying to get in the MBA program, but like I didn't realize that till late. I was like, damn, like I'm really going to school for sociology. No disrespect to sociology majors, but I was like, I don't want to go to school for there's a bunch of I just feel like mad gender stuff, and I'm like, man, I don't know. I was like, I really like, it's like seeing the world from it's a bunch of theories and seeing type stuff. So I was like, nah, I'm not trying to. I don't really care about this. So like, let me get an MBA. Hopefully, an MBA will help me more, like help me more and stuff. And so, but I could have like been on route for that if because I don't think my academic advisor at the time when I transferred from Kansas City, Garden City, mm-hmm. knew that I had 3 years of eligibility. So I don't think she knew that, because because she put me in social. I think she does that, or they do that to most JUCO guys, because usually JUCO guys don't really care about their academics like that. Mm-hmm. And you was already at a 2-year institution taking easy classes, so mm-hmm. it's easier to put you on a route of, what do you call it? But I went to a 4-year institution and then went to a JUCO, but I had 3 years eligibility, and she what do you call it? So I don't think she knew that. She just put me in sociology. And the next year I was like, yo, I had 3 years. She's like, what? And she didn't even know that. So, type of thing.
How were you able to let go of chasing a pro basketball dream and transition into the real world?
I had to realize that, there's other things I could do. I feel like I got a lot of potential as a person, and I feel like I got a lot of potential as a person, and I feel like I had to come to terms that basketball isn't the only route. I feel like when I was younger, because I was tall, they put me in, what's it called? They put me on a route to play ball, because to take advantage of my talents, basically. But they framed it as the only way I could be. Out. Yeah, and I feel like I could have did it. I feel like sometimes that's like selling myself short, or like underestimating me. So I take things as a challenge. So I'm like, they think I can only, like, they think if you injured or something like that, you're like, he's a broken horse, or like you can't use him, like, or what are you supposed to do? Or so I take that as that's what I do now. Like in my mind, like I put, like, it's a chip on my shoulder. Like it makes me passionate about the things I do today, and like every day doing it with a purpose, showing them with people I could do something else, be something else.
What would you stress to others who struggle with life after basketball? Because we know that that's an epidemic in our sport.
Life after basketball.
Just any sport. But I would say stick to our sport. A lot of guys struggle with life after basketball, whether it's life after college basketball, life after pro basketball. Guys struggle with it. So what?
Because like you said earlier in the interview, you said that a lot of these kids have been basketball players since elementary and middle school, and they were like kind of bred, they were always in basketball. So when you're talented at a very young age, I think people they put you, they praise you, and you get a lot of special privileges. He's an athlete, he doesn't have to go to class, he doesn't have to do certain stuff. We're gonna do it for him because he's worth something to our either organization or school or program. You kind of cater to a while, and you've earned that right. You've earned that right in that sport. But when you get out, nobody really respects those. Like I be applying for places that be putting my defensive player of the year shit on there. I'm like, they don't give a damn about this shit. I'm like, so it's like when you get out of that, you got to start all over, kind of gain people's respect again. I feel.
So you think guys, that's one of the things guys really struggle with, the fact that they gotta.
They're not the star anymore. They're not like the main person on campus anymore. They're not like, it's just not like you're like a mini celebrity on the college campus. So
Right.
it's like you're at a high to a guy. Now you're at a low. You're back in your city. Some people that walk past you don't even know your history. Don't even know who you are. Don't even know what you've accomplished. And I don't care. I mean, you only hear about the success stories. So it's like, there's a million people that didn't make it to wherever. So that's that. I feel like that's what people struggle with, and I think they should take it as a chip on their shoulder. So like, prove people wrong, that you could be successful elsewhere. Or even be more successful than that person, than the people who get the contracts or get NBA contracts or whatever, because some of them fumble it. They don't really know what to do with it after you get the millions, because I feel like a lot of them been bred from kids to play ball, so they ain't really take no financial classes or know anything about finance. If your family's not from that in a higher class, like they don't really know about financial things like that, so they kind of don't know how to keep it, because when you have a lot of money, people steal from you. I realize when you accumulate a lot of money, you have to learn how to keep it, because people will file certain shit and take a little bit, like your shit leaking, like not even without type shit. So
Absolutely.